Good morning, everyone. My name is Judith Gisemba. I'm going to present about Nubia civilization. Nubia was one of the greatest ancient African civilizations. It developed along the Nile River in present-day northern Sudan and southern Egypt. Nubia became famous for trade, iron working, strong kingship, and a rich culture. The civilization also interacted closely with Egypt for many centuries. Location and origin of Nubia. Location. Nubia was located along the Nile River. It covered areas between southern Egypt and northern Sudan. Important cities included Kalma, Napata, and Meroe. Origin. Nubia civilization began around 3000 BC. Earlier people settled near the Nile because of the water supply, fertile land, easy transport and trade. Over time, Nubia developed powerful kingdoms: Kelma Kingdom, Napatan Kingdom, and the Meroitic Kingdom. Importances of the Nile: supported farming and encouraged trade, connected Nubia with Egypt and the inner Africa. Political organization and interaction with Egypt. Political organization and interaction with Egypt. Political organization, kingdoms and queens ruled in Nubia. The rulers were powerful political and religious leaders. Nubia queens were called Kandaks or Kandasis. The kingdom had organized armies and tax systems. Provincial leaders, interaction with Egypt. Nubia traded with Egypt for many years. Sometimes Egypt controlled Nubia. At other times, Nubia became stronger than Egypt. Trade in Nubia. Trade was very important in Nubia. Goods traded. Nubia exported gold, ivory, weapons, animal skins, incense, iron tools. Nubia imported Egyptians, goods, luxury items, and textiles. Trade routes. The Nile River was the main trade route. Nubia connected Central Africa with Egypt and the Mediterranean world. Importance of trade: increased wealth, encouraged urban growth, strengthened political power. Iron working. Meroe became famous for iron production. Nubians produced spears, tools, weapons, and farming equipment. Why iron working was important: improved agriculture, it strengthened the army, promoted trade, made the Meroe an industrial center. Because of its iron industry, Meroe was sometimes called the Big Lamb of ancient Africa. Religion and culture. Religion. Nubians worshipped many gods. Some gods were borrowed from Egypt, some such as Hammon. They believed in life after death. Kings and queens were buried in pyramids. Culture. Nubians developed unique art, music, clothing, and language. Women had important leadership roles. Significance of Nubia in African history. Political contribution. Nubia formed strong African kingdoms. It proved that African states had organized governments and armies. Nubia rulers even governed Egypt. Economic contributions, controlled major trade routes, developed high technology, encouraged regional commerce. Cultural contribution. Promoted African art and architecture, built pyramids and temples, preserved African traditions and leadership systems. Historical importances. Nubia showed the greatness of her African civilization. It contributed to the development of African identity, and heritage. Conclusion. Nubia was powerful and advanced African civilization. It grew because of the Nile River, strong leadership, trade, ironworking. Nubia interacted greatly with the Egypt while maintaining its African identity. Its political organization, culture, religion, and economic achievements made it one of the most important civilizations in African history. Thank you for listening. May God bless you.